Okay. So this is the agenda, brief agenda, right? So what you're going to really learn, how to use generative AI for getting the job. I will briefly spend some time on understanding what is generative AI, draft and tune your CV, write professional intro, find the skill gap in your CV, uh, nailing the job application process and interview preparation with ChatGPT. Now, what is generative AI? So most of you, uh, any of you, you have not used ChatGPT? Hopefully, it is extremely difficult to get now these days who have not used ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is a type of generative AI, and generative AI is essentially part of deep learning. And deep learning is further a subset of artificial intelligence. Now, what generative AI is essentially is using the neural network. And neural networks are replica of the digital neural networks, are replica of the human brain. So human brain has got billions and billions of neurons, and they have amazing capability to learn and find relationship between anything, provided you give enough data. So as human brain can really read any kind of document, text, we can really observe and we can assimilate this entire information. We can decode this information and we can really find and establish the relationship. And that perhaps makes human being intelligent. And precisely the same uh, artificial neural network is being used by the machines. Uh, this ChatGPT is a kind of large language model, and the godfather of artificial intelligence, modern artificial intelligence, Jeffrey Hinton, who's the professor at University of Toronto, and he is a proponent, in fact, for replicating the human being to train machines and make them intelligent. And in fact, the person who built ChatGPT, his name is Ilya. He's a Jeffrey Hinton's student. He worked under him for almost 10 years in University of Toronto. And after 20 years at OpenAI, he created this ChatGPT, which is creating a ripple around the world. So generative AI is essentially they can really find. So you give them the enough data, and they will find the pattern, whether it is a text data, whether it is image data, and you can really generate new kind of content. Right? Generative AI, you can use it for the text generation, image generation, video generation. Right? For text generation, you have ChatGPT. For image generation, you have Delhi. For video, you have Stable Diffusion. Right? So now, so all these models, these are called fundamental models. So ChatGPT is currently able to understand the text part of the image, but now the effort is moving towards building up a multimodal models which can understand not only the text but also the video or images or any kind of data. Uh, now they have acquired on some front human kind of intelligence, and in some places they have also surpassed the human level of intelligence as well. And we can really see the way ChatGPT or Bard or Llama 2, for that matter, can really write wonderful emails. They can generate stories. They can write codes, and wherever you find, uh, almost in every industry, every functional area, you will find their usage. Right? I'll show you a couple of usages in generating the CV. Uh, but today our focus is primarily how do you really use this powerful tool to generate the CV, help you in interview preparation, right? So they have amazing capability to really generate the questions, generate the answers. You can really have a dialogue with them. So one of the best method of learning is establishing a dialogue. And a Greek philosopher Socrates used to, he has actually pioneered, or he considered as a uh, inventor of this method, right? So what he used to do, he used to sit in a courtyard and he used to ask questions, and people will respond, right? And this method is still used in all the major schools across the world, specifically in law school. And we as a human being, we also learn by exchanging the dialogue. Now with ChatGPT, you can do this similar in this similar fashion. You can really ask questions, and it can really respond, and then this way, whole way, uh, two-way information flow or dialogue exchange, you can really learn. Unlike in a classroom, you have a unidirectional information flow. So I would also not like to really make it a unidirectional information flow. If you find if you want to really ask any question, feel free to really stop the interview. So let's go further. So let's see, first use case is crafting an optimized CV with ChatGPT. Right? And why do you really need a good CV? I need not really tell you. Right? So let's take example. Okay. Mm, Okay. So let's say you are a mechanical engineer and you want the help from ChatGPT for drafting a CV. So you can write, I have done BTech and mechanical in 2023 from Mumbai City. Will create a CV for me. Wonderful. Let's see what it can do. Okay. I am using ChatGPT. So now ChatGPT has started creating a wonderful draft CV for me. Right. So it has created a nice description. A recent graduate in Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering from Mumbai University, equipped with foundational knowledge in mechanical design, keen interest in integrating technology solutions into mechanical systems. This you can really change, right? It has given you uh, this format, so you can really put down your name, address, phone number, right? Everything you need to put down, which school you have passed out, right? What skills you have, right? Everything. So let's say you can write please change this CV for getting a job in Tata Motors. So now this will change. It has slightly changed the introduction, right? So let's say if some company is coming for campus recruitment, right? And what you can really do, you can just simply copy and paste the CV. Can you see my entire screen? Guys, please respond. Hello?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Have you, Tushar, have you given them right for audio?
No, sir, only for chat, sir.
No, no, please give them the right for audio as well.
Done, sir.
So guys, you can use your microphone to ask questions. Okay. Sandesh, Ansari, Akshay, Harshit, and Spurti. Guys, can you really see what I am doing? If you, okay, good. So I would recommend, like, if you want to be like a ghost, you will not gain anything. And I hate talking to ghosts. So if you can have a dialogue, fantastic, or else I'll really wrap it up fast. Now, in the era of ChatGPT, the most important skill is now asking the right question. Now, almost everybody is having the answer for everything. If you can't really ask the questions, perhaps uh, the value which you will bring on the table is nothing. So today, one of the greatest job in the market is basically prompt engineer. And what the prompt engineer does, they have no idea about coding language or any other thing. The only capability they have is to ask the right questions, right? So, okay, so you can really use ChatGPT to generate any kind of CV, or you can really say, let's example, say, okay, let's try. I have 2 years experience in software development. And generally, if you have 2 years experience, definitely you have the CV, right? Okay, so let me take a CV, sample CV. So here is the sample CV, right? Pretty odd looking CV. So if you want to really modify the CV, you want some feedback, you just copy and paste it over here. So you can ask, please make this CV professional to my CV. My recommendation: do not write any kind of a, do not pass your personal identifier information. Right? When you're pasting your CV, please remove your email ID, remove your phone number and other details. So now I pasted the CV and this will create a professional looking CV. I have given a fictitious name, Ramlal, right? So this has created a nice professional introduction. Right? And this entire text you can simply copy and paste it back in your Word document, and then you can really modify or edit it. Now, so let's say the other thing, let's say you found some job and you want to identify what are the gaps you have in your CV, right? So let's say we go to some job. So here are a couple of the jobs which are listed. Let's go and check the job. So you want to identify what are the skill gaps you have. So let's come over here, copy this job, this JD, come here. Please suggest skill gaps in my CV and this job posting. Okay, so this is able to analyze and give you that what are the skills and competencies are required for this job. So this job requires data pipeline development, data architecture design, data transformation, right? So this is typically a data engineering job. And now let's list down the qualification in your CV, right? So this is listed down what are your skills and competencies you have: bachelor's in pharmacy, right? PG diploma, your qualification. It has mentioned, it has also listed down the skill set, and now it is mapping the skills, right? So now two list of the identify the skill gaps, matching skills. There seems to be very little directly matching skill, which since you have done the pharmacy and this is a data engineering job, of course you'll not find the similar skills, right? Which is quite obvious, but see that it's a capability to analyze in such a structured fashion to give you the entire summary and the detailing, right? So when you are applying for a job, just don't keep on. So as a human being, also we go over there. Uh, so as a human being, you also really go over there and you uh, find the skill gap and you really see which are the relevant jobs for you or not, right? But you can also use it to further fine tune, further identify the skill gap, and then you can really put those skills either acquire. You can start learning those skills. Let's say example, today you got a job posting for say Python developer, and you have also learned Python, and now there is some additional skill set which is needed, which is uh, your competency for scraping data from websites. Now you don't have this skill set, right? But since you already have a foundation knowledge of a Python, perhaps within 2 to 3 days or maybe maximum 1 week, you can really acquire those skills. And you know that yes, if you get the interview offer letter, this is going to be at least 10 days or 15 days or maybe a month time. So you can really put those skills and then start learning what is scraping and what libraries are useful to master that art. So now the question Akshay is asking, I want to know how it looks like attractive, like we create TV. Okay, so if you want to really make a attractive TV, so let me show you. Okay, so here you can use actually Canva. Can you see this Canva? Guys, you can use your microphone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can create a free account on Canva, and if you come on Canva, you'll find just search CV, right? And you'll find these hundreds of good templates, right? So you can pick up any template. Let's say this template. You can start using this template. So whatever the recommendation you got it, just don't blindly copy and paste from ChatGPT. Right? Don't do that. Right? It's still your human intelligence is much more capable. Now, what good ChatGPT will do? Restructure your statements, write some beautiful professional English. That's all, right? But just don't generate and copy every skill which is created, right? Now, so this is one of the formats. The best I like is typically a simple word format without any fancy stuff. Let's say this. Now, this kind of format is uh, the best format, right? Which are plain, simple. Uh, these are nice looking. Even you don't have to really put these kind of designs, right? These are simple, plain CVs are the best, right? Because the readability is good and you don't have any distractions of these colors and other stuff. But it all depends on your taste. But professionally, people like uh, this kind of CVs, right? These are plain CVs, right? You can really easily modify, like this one. Can you see, guys? Okay. So this is one of the best format of the CV, and I will show you another way. Let me take you with another very interesting way on which you can really create your CV. So you can go and create a free account on Muni campus where you have already registered. So you can get inside this job placement or on your dashboard. You will have update information. So you can go and click on update information, and you will find different tabs. Right? Put the basic information, put the contact details, put your education information, right? So this is nice structured format, right? Very detailed format. So you can really put your, if you have done diploma, you click on a diploma. If you have not, click on bachelor's. If you have not done master's, just unclick it, right? If you have done some certification, click on certifications, and likewise, it will keep on adding the details, right? And then put the experience. If you have experience, if you're a fresher, just click on the fresher. Put the details about your projects, right? If you have a PPT or PDF, you can just upload it. If you have the GitHub link for the code, put the GitHub link. If you have created the video, if you have shot a video for your project, which I highly recommend, you should do that. Let's say, for example, you have done some project on, say, uh, auto car damage detection project, right? So it is better that you shoot a video, a nice 30-second or 1 minute video, which is self-explanatory. You can do the voiceover, or you, right, and just record it. Or let's say you have done a project on, say, job recommender system, let's say, for example, right? So create a video with a screen share, post it on the YouTube or upload the video over here. Right? Put down your skills, right? Let's say, example. So put all your skills over here. Put your job preferences, like whether you want to uh, go for a full-time job, part-time job, right? You want to work remotely or company offices, and then over here. So let's see, before we go further, let's see. Okay, please respond. Can you really see this? Guys, Akshay? Tushar, you're able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So finally, your CV will look like this. So this is the auto CV creator. So our AI system automatically create the CV. So you can download a PDF and then you can further use it. And this, in very systematic fashion, uh, categorizes your skill, that what level you have acquired these skills. Let's example, MATLAB, you are at novice level, right? Microsoft, you are at expert level. Ability to delegate responsibility, you have mastered that art. Even the language proficiency, English, you're a beginner. Hindi proficient, Marathi, you're expert. This will put down the separate category of project. This will also embed the video. It will list down your internship experience, right? Even if you have done appeared for the test, so you can appear for test on Java or Python or machine learning or maybe behavioral test, and this will really put down all those scores of these tests over here. That will give confidence to the recruiter that yes, not only you have learned, but you also have a third party validation that yes, you have some proficiency, and these scores are validated scores. Right? Now, the only problem over here, if you can see that the introduction is pretty brief, right? Very short. It's not a professional. I am a recent graduate in BE computer engineering, right? So how we can really change that? One method I told you, go on ChatGPT and then write, and ChatGPT can generate a nice introduction for you. The other method over here, you can just come over here and ask to generate. And let's see. So it has nicely generated an introduction for you. Recent B computer engineering graduate with a strong background in software development and programming language, skill in problem solving and collaborating with cross-functional team to deliver efficient solutions, taking a challenging role to apply my technical expertise and contribute to organization success. Wonderful, right? Let's save it. So you don't have to really juggle here and there, and then this will give you a lot of job roles where you have applied, right? Let's further go. Okay, let's see how your CV looks like now, right? So this has given now a nice introduction. Right? Okay. Another thing which is very important thing which you can use ChatGPT is for basically for interview preparation. So let's say the CV is done, you have also gone and checked. So you can come over here. This is Muni Campus. / jobs, and you'll find hundreds of jobs which are there, right? So you can pick up any job and then see, and you can really apply, right? And if you want to really find the skill gap, I told you the method how you can really do so, right? Now let's see how we can use ChatGPT for interview preparation, right? So let's say you ask the question, I will be so I do for PhD developer in a startup. Please suggest top 5 questions for interview. Okay. So now so this has given you top 5 questions for interview. Okay. And if you ask for the answer, it will also give you the answer. Right? Okay. Now the same thing you can do it over here. So you come over here. So this is a career buddy. You can ask it what is open CV. Okay. So I think language setting is done. Right? With some issue. So now this has given ChatGPT has given you the answers. Right? So now what we have seen how we can design a CV, We have also seen how we can really use ChatGPT to write an introduction. We've also seen how ChatGPT can really help you for interview preparation, which can really recommend you say top questions. It can also give you answers, right? We have also seen uh, how we can really use Canva for creating a nice looking CV. We've also seen how do we really create a highly professional and very structured uh, online CV using the Seagull AI tool, right? So now you're ready. So you have enough knowledge. You can use this knowledge to start applying for your first job. Uh, Take out time today, right? Create account and Pune Seagull and start your journey. And perhaps in next sessions, I can really take you the higher level of abilities, like how do you really uh, identify what kind of behavioral traits you have, hidden behavioral traits you have, which make you suitable for some particular kind of jobs or perfectly uh, misfit for some other kind of job, right? So to give you example, let's say you find that you're not uh, quite a extrovert person, you're a very introvert person, you're not open up to a lot of ideas. So certainly you should not be applying for any kind of sales or marketing kind of roles, which is quite outward roles, which requires you to really interact with other people, right? So we have those kind of tests, and which will be, as promised, will be giving you access free of cost. So there is behavioral test, and then there are functional tests like machine learning, Python, sales skill, right? So we'll provide you these free tests perhaps by next week. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, I can take one or two questions, and then we really finish the session. Okay, great. So seems there is no question, right? So okay, guys, wish you good luck in your career journey, right? And see you next time.